Match day 27 in the National League as Barrow taking on Salford in front of the nation's TV cameras and in front of a very, very increased crowd here at Holker Street this afternoon. Alongside me, John Goodwin. And Goody, it's just great to see such a massive crowd for this game.
It is, yeah. It'd be fantastic to see a few more in for every game, but appreciate it, I'm sure, and I'm sure the new board will be over the moon to see this number of people in. It's all guesswork in it, but we could easily get to 2,000 people today, which would be brilliant.
Certainly is the case. The teams come out of the tunnel. Barrow with just one change from the draw against Fylde on Boxing Day. Reece Turner drops out of the squad altogether. The goal scorer, the man who got the equaliser on Boxing Day, is in the starting lineup ahead of him, and that's Jack Hindle. So the full lineup for Barrow is in goal: Joel Dixon, a back three of Cal Jameson, Josh Grant the skipper, and Dan Jones. Jack Bartram at right wing back, Jason Taylor and Kemi Agustin in the centre midfield, with Rhys Norrington-Davies at left wing back. John Rooney playing in behind Jacob Blythe and Jack Hindle. On the bench for Barrow, Connor Brown, Josh Kay, Luke Burgess, Ollie Dyson and Steve Jennings.
From Kemi over the top, just trying to get somebody into the box, but you've got to keep it, because they'll take it off you today and play.
John Rooney flicks it on to Hindle, and a slip from Bejiani gives Hindle the opportunity. Into the box he goes, shot comes in, shout for handball, referee points to the spots, penalty to Barrow, and a yellow card as well.
You know what, I say it all the time, give it Hindle, around the box, the kid will hit the target, and you know, the defender knew that was going goal bound, that's why he panicked, arms out. Definite penalty, just like the one we didn't get against Fylde, but better refereeing today, makes the big decision quickly, makes it right, gives Barrow the opportunity.
Oh, yes it is. Who's going to take it here? Jacob Blythe or Kemi Agustin? Agustin gives a little pat on the back to Jacob Blythe. Yes, Barrow
sorry Adam, but I'm a bit disappointed that he's let Blythe take it off him. If I'd have been Kemi Agustin there, I would not have let him take that ball off me.
Jacob Blythe steps up, rolls it into the bottom corner, sends the keeper the wrong way. A first goal of the season for Jacob Blythe, and a start that Barrow wanted. Just 15 minutes on the clock. It's Barrow 1, Salford 0.
Over the moon for him. Good penalty as well, but I was worried, that's why I said it, when he did take it off him, because you can often put too much pressure on yourself doing that, but that was a quality finish. Good on Blythe, and it's just what the lad needs.
The question has to be asked now for this Salford team, doesn't it? Coming into this game on the run that they're in. Now, will we see a different shape now from Salford in this game?
Well, we needed to go 1-0 up, no doubt about that. You know, if they'd have got that early goal, and we've just seen a mirror image of the Blythe game where Barrow had all that early possession. Sorry, of the Fylde game where we had all that early possession, and they just went away, pop, and pinched the goal. We've done the same today. Salford had all the early possession, looked the stronger side.
Bartram with the throw, plays it back, gets the ball back from John Rooney. Into the box it goes now for Hindle. Hindle carries the ball, holding it up. Pigiani there tracking him, cleared only as far as Jameson. Cal Jameson tries to deliver it across, blocked by Mathute, comes to Agustin, who'll deliver a ball into the area. Bartram with the back post, brings it down under control. A brilliant save from Chris Neal and his near post for a corner. And they make this one count as Agustin again is going to be the man to deliver. Jack Bartram comes across to offer him a short option, maybe just to drag a Salford player out of the penalty area. Playing on this right hand side, into the box it goes, can't beat the first man though. Cleared to the edge of the area. John Rooney brings it under control.
He should have hit it.
Flicks it into the box. Agustin at the back post, puts it right across the face of goal, and nobody able to get on the end of it. And it's out of play for a goal kick.
It's pressure, isn't it? And they're not coping with it really well. You know, Salford, they'll be happy that, you know, it is only 1-0, because if we can get this second goal, it'll be interesting to see how they react.
Horrible challenge there by Mathute on Jason Taylor. Now, what will the referee think of this here?
Do you know what? You see them so many times in the Premier League, and it's a red. You know, well high, went in around shin height, didn't pull out either. He had a straight leg, and you know, Taylor could have picked up a bad injury if he had made contact. Taylor knew it was coming and did well to get his body weight forward and lift his leg as he went over him. But I saw the referee go to his red card pocket. It'll be interesting now. When he waved players away, it'll be interesting if he still pulls that one out.
And it is a red card for Gus Mathute. It was a terrible challenge. Not that you'll see more of it when you see the TV highlights. Disgusting challenge from Mathute on Jason Taylor, and Salford now trailing 1-0 and down to 10 men inside the first half here.
It's big pressure, isn't it? They know they're a side that are not in form. They're chasing every ball down, and you start to make challenges like that when you know really you shouldn't be, and that's all about the pressure. That's the mental side of the game, where Barrow have got them under the cosh a little bit now. They still haven't had that great spell that I'm waiting for it to happen, but the spell Barrow are in at present is really frightening Salford. That's where he's going to make that challenge there. Mafuta knows he shouldn't have. Look at him walking off now. He knows he's let his mates down. Barrow now have to capitalise.
Walker trouncing off the pitch, taking his time to make his way off, but he's shaking his head. His head is down. He knows himself. He'll be thinking it through in the tunnel. No doubt he'll be thinking it through sat in the changing rooms. Throwing to be taken. Down the line it goes from Toure. Header on there by Adam Rooney. Matt Green touches it back to Adam Rooney. Now Matt Green inside the penalty area. Dan Jones with a brave challenge and a very good challenge. Puts it out of play, and the half-time whistle is blown, and a roar around Holker Street because Barrow leading at the break. A penalty on 15 minutes from Jacob Blythe. The ball's played forward again. Hogan heads it away. Norrington Davies flicks the ball on towards Hindle. Strong header away from Nathan Pond, but left him out of position there, and Barrow now will look to try and exploit it as Jack Hindle has the ball forward here now for Barrow. Hindle still going with it, rolls it, tried to roll it into Rooney I think there, but Rooney thought he was leaving it for Agostine.
Yeah, got to be better. Jack Hindle played a nothing ball really, and everything was on. We had 6 men forward. It's just got to be better, that last ball.
Barrow come again with Jason Taylor. Out to the left of Norrington Davies. Norrington Davies carries it into the box, sends the ball right across, comes across, and Blythe just flashes right across his face.
The way they've set up now, Salford, they've got every opportunity. Barrow get forward, they've 8 men behind the ball. They're just leaving Rooney and Green stood on their own, and that's very, very hard to break down at times.
Get the ball away, some good defending again there from Josh Granite on the edge of the area up against Matt Green. Does go for a throw into Salford, which they take quickly, and now Green has it up against Cal Jameson deep inside the Barrow half. He's pushed back. Toure gets it back again to Green. He'll take a shot on goal, and an unbelievable strike from Matt Green finds its way into the top corner of the goal. Joel Dixon had no chance to get on the end of it, and from nowhere Salford have got themselves level. We've played 13 and a half minutes in this second half, and it's now Barrow 1, Salford 1.
That's the danger. I've spoke about it enough, but nobody went and closed Green down there. It was as if to say, well, he's 35 yards out, he's in free space, he's not going to hurt us from there. That's where him and Rooney can hurt you, because you've given too much time to have a look, to set the shot up and to hit the target. And it's a great finish. We know that danger's there, they know that danger's there, but now the pressure's back on Barrow now.
Barrow now need to come out fighting here. 1-1 the scoreline here at Holker Street this Saturday afternoon. Now Rooney again, back to Bartram. Jason Taylor now with his arms outstretched. His roll to Jason Taylor. Dan Jones to the left of him. Dan Jones gets the ball off him now. Can't move here from Barrow as Jones brings it towards the edge of the area, into the box, pulls it back for Hindle. Space for Jack Hindle to take a shot, blocked by the back there of Liam Hogan. Now Norrington Davies will pick it up on this left hand side. Back again to Rooney. Rooney, now Dan Jones gets it under control, just looking for an option in front of him. Jones delivers a ball into the box, header comes in from Jacob Blythe, and a play it goes, and it is a goal kick. Barrow are preparing their final substitution. It looks as though Luke Burgess is going to get a run out here in these closing stages. Having looked so comfortable for a lot of the game, as soon as that equaliser went in, Barrow now showing signs of nerves, but now have the ball forward. Jacob Blythe, challenge comes in, Agostine will take over, takes a different shot, what an unbelievable goal by Kevin Agostine! He let the ball dip up, he hammered it high, it loops over the top of Chris Neal, it nestles down into the back of the net for Barrow, and with 9 minutes to go here now at Holker Street, it is Barrow 2, Salford 1.
But you know what, when it left Agostine's foot, I leaned over because of the big beam in front of me, and I knew it was going in. I could see Chris Neal's face, he was stumped, both feet set. He knew that he could do nothing about that wonder strike. He looked round when he scored Agostine straight at Green, the Salford City striker, and if I'd have been him, I'd have said, there you go, there you are mate, whatever you can do, I can do better. What a strike.
It is no over-exaggeration, Goody, that is probably one of the best goals I've seen at Holker Street in a very long time.
Oh, absolute class finish. But he's got that in his boots, and he's the one player who can unlock sides. He's the one player who's got a little cute touch. He can strike a ball, he can play raking passes. To have the vision to take that on when it came across you is a skill that a lot of players haven't even got. That lad's got everything. What a goal.
And now Barrow with 8 minutes to go here at Holker Street. Can they close this down now to take another 3 massive points to see them go up to 10th in the table? Of course, game still pending, of course, this afternoon. But for the time being, as it stands, the Bluebirds will be 10th, and they will be just 7 points off the National League playoffs. That's if they can hold this out here as Salford come forward. Matt Green gets it under control inside the penalty area. Challenges flying in everywhere. Barrow get a poke away, still under pressure as Toure fires a shot at goal, and Salford have come straight back, and Ibu Toure getting space inside the penalty area, hammers the ball beyond the reach of Joel Dixon, and it's now Barrow 2, Salford 2.
They got too excited, didn't they? You know, the marking there was poor. It was, you could see the panic in the Barrow faces when that ball was knocked into the box and Green got up and it didn't get cleared. It fell down in between his legs. Grant put his hands up as if to say to the referee, well, I'm not going to challenge it. It came to Rooney. Rooney knocked it square, and there's Toure stood all on his own, about 4 yards to the left of the far post, 8 yards out, dispatches it far corner. Poor defence. That was a team like a rabbit in the headlights, Barrow there. They just didn't want that ball to go in there. You've got to be bigger than that.
They've done all the effort to get themselves back in front. Now Barrow need to do it all over again.
Oh, they'll be so disappointed that they've let that goal in, especially if this runs out to 2-2 now.
Trying to get it forward. Challenge comes in out of play. It's going to be a Salford throw-in inside their own half here. Closing stages of this game, coming towards the final 5 minutes here at Holker Street on BBC Radio Cumbria Sport on this Saturday afternoon.
He had to get it to the right of the keeper, and he hit it straight at the keeper. He took that in, no problem.
Stone Jones tries to clear it. Good defending again, and Barrow trying to get in through the middle, but once more Nathan Pons there to scoop it clear, and Adam Rooney was bearing down on goal. Now Ibu Toure, scorer of the equaliser, gets it into the box, and Barrow were defending to do it. It's Whitehead who gets a shot away. Good save there by Joel Dixon, puts it behind for the corner. Barrow taking a quick free kick, so the substitutions can't be made, and here they come now with the ball with Josh Kay. Josh Kay gets it under control, chips it into the box towards Ollie Dyson. Ollie Dyson does very well there against his man. Ibu Toure standing off him. Dyson with a back heel, Bartram puts it across. Good challenge from Piergiani.
Defended well, Salford, haven't they? Done really well with 10 men.
It's Kemi Agustin now with the ball. Back it goes to Ollie Dyson, lifted into the box from Dyson, just runs away from everyone. Barrow looking for a corner, and the corner is given.
Played it short.
Corner taken into the box, shot the ball! Get it! A goal! And Barrow have done it this time! And it is that man taken blind! It is that man who gets his header under the ball! It is that man who gets his second goal of the game! And with minutes to go now, can this be the goal that puts the game to bed? It's Barrow 3, Salford 2!
I was hoping they were going to play that one in direct and give somebody a chance to get on the end of it with minutes remaining. They took it short again. The ball in that went in from Kay was absolutely dying for someone to go and get on the end of it. Salford stood rooted this time. In comes Blythe, no one anywhere near him. A header from a yard out, you don't miss them. What a way to go and finish the game.
And Graham Alexander, while this is happening, is ranting and raving with the fourth official. He was wanting to make that substitution, wasn't he, Goody? They never let him do it. He decided against making it from the corner. And Barrow have gone and got themselves that third goal.
Well, from the point of view of when he did want to make the substitutions, he was right. You know, it was on the halfway line, the ball, it was stopped. It was a Barrow free kick. Green had just been boot. That was time to have make those subs. For whatever reason, the liner and the fourth official and the ref way play on gave Barrow that opportunity.
Now the key this time is Barrow need to get straight back in, don't they, and defend. A yellow card has been shown to Graham Alexander, the Salford manager. Ball flicked on to Ibu Toure. Now Green gets it out again to Toure on this left hand side. Challenge from Bartram. It is going to be a corner to Salford, and we have got a nail biting ending here at Holker Street.
Do you know what? I don't think this is over yet. You said earlier on it seems like a cup tie. It's panned out like a cup tie.
Salford with the corner then. Barrow with defending to do here. Sent into the box towards the near post, Jacob Blythe. How is it clear? And the final whistle is blown in the process. And Barrow have added a fourth defeat in succession to Salford, thanks to a late Jacob Blythe header. What a game we have had in store here today, Goody.
It's been a great game of football. It wasn't nice to watch at times, it was cagey. You know, Barrow did what they had to do to keep a Salford side that's gone 3 on the run without a win, and we're really flying in this league. They did the job well, you know, they changed a little bit. We didn't keep the ball down and play nice football. We made sure we played balls in the channel, got Salford turning as much as we could, got players in behind the ball to keep them in there, and it worked. You know, we did take a little bit of pressure early on in the first half and cope with it. We got the penalty, which, whether it was right or wrong, we didn't get one at home on Boxing Day that was a definite right, so you take them, you lose them, they all add up at the end. What a game today, and I'm really pleased that 2,300 came, because those 3 local lads who put the money into this club to make sure it exists right through at the end of the season, they've deserved that today. This side's gone on a run because Everett's got players believing in themselves now, you know, and we look like a good football team. All credit to everybody involved.
A brilliant display from the Bluebirds, twice being pegged back, but they managed to find that winner in the end. 2 goals from the number 9, Jacob Blythe, giving Barrow 3 massive points here this afternoon against Salford. It is finished. Barrow 3, Salford 2.